But then there's like BMW engines, and there's just a lot of engines to try and keep track of all the time. I'm not a huge BMW guy, so I don't really know them. But I'm trying. I'm trying and I'm learning.
Like I said, it's just a shell for most of these guys.
Either way, they're going to head into this first battle with an interesting line. Usually you see the drivers next to each other, this time one in front of the other.
I think Live Fast wants to carry a little bit more speed
Possibly.
into the first turn.
And either way, he's making use of that speed, getting pretty close. Would be nice to see him a little bit closer towards the end here. Tire drop on the inside there, but and these guys are gonna switch around with Chili on the chase and Live Fast on the lead.
Chile not giving Live Fast much room there.
Not a lot of room, but it doesn't seem like they made contact. Probably as close as you can get in that first corner. Would have been nice to see him get a bit closer to that outer rumble there. Oh, that's definitely a bit of contact there. But, yeah, Chili staying on the door and Live Fast staying off the track by the looks of things, dropping a tyre at the very end. So I'll have to see how that one plays out.
Who's your money on this one, Tom?
Ooh, it's a tough one. It's Chili versus Bucket. Chili's definitely showing well, and he's definitely putting the pressure on as soon as, you know, out of the 50 roll. I'm getting very close. And it looks like he's gotten away here. And we're going to see the restart. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Not that I'm good enough to even do this.
Yeah, I think he should have run down. I think he might have stalled.
Yeah, definitely something went on there. So we're going to see a restart there. Drivers can do that.
Chili definitely waiting for the gatekeeper to give him just that little bit more time.
Yeah, he's taking all his opportunities. I think my money though, I think is going to be on Mr. Bucket. As I say that, he collides with Chili. I'm not quite sure whose problem that was, and then Mr. Bucket drops tires and then just shuts the run down. Yeah, we're gonna see them carry on though. So we're gonna see Bucket in the lead and Chili chasing. So let's see, is Chili just gonna hit him out of spite? Let's see. What he's gonna do, he's gonna drag race him.
Well, all that needs to happen now is Bucket needs to put down a good enough run to win this run, to see it one more time. I assume if they go from run to run. Chili pulling away from. Yeah, he's not actually executing. I think the correct line just into the first and second transition.
But Mr. Bucket putting on a pretty solid run that time. But yeah, that's going to see Chili getting the win. That's going to put Mr. Bucket at fault for the collision on the first time. So yeah, Mr. Bucket is he's out and Chili is in. They are off onto the 50 roll and out of it into the first corner. Bit of a drop there from Rosie on the inside, but not too much. Bit of a small correction from Chili there to transition into this next corner. With Rosie making a good amount of proximity. Maybe would have been nice to see a bit more, but not too bad of a run from.
I wonder if Chili would do this. Yeah, as I thought, the same as before.
Chili's
pretty much doing a lead run rather than a follow run.
Yeah.
He's not actually giving. It's not giving the follow car a chance to. The lead car, sorry, a chance to be in the lead.
Yeah. Definitely making it as tough as possible for the lead car. And even in the run itself, getting on the door of Rosie. Not letting him get away until the last corner.
2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2, day 3, day 4. A few moments later. one.
BMW versus BMW.
Absolutely. E46 versus M4. Go on, chat. Which is your favorite car right here? Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Wanted, but I like how Chili drives his.
I don't know. M4 versus E46. I mean, I've liked the E46 for like all my childhood, but the M4 is pretty good. Either way, what isn't pretty good is these guys' lines right now. They were all over the place on turn 1, making it up in turn 2 and turn 3 though. Pretty good angle, not too bad on proximity. And Chili once again getting ahead of his competitor. Seems to have done that to every competitor this round. Something to note there. Anyway, seems like Wanted's getting much better on the outside line right there, but Chili getting quite a good amount of angle and then good proximity coming out of turn 1. Into turn 2 and turn 3, not too much. And a bit of a straighten out right there. Or just a very small amount of angle, but Chili looked a bit messed up on that run.
Yeah, I'm not sure if like time has played a factor, obviously with waiting in and out of lobbies, but he's not drifting to how well he was earlier. And credit to Wanted as well. I mean, Wanted's a good drifter, so you know if there's anything to go by, he's very consistent.
Chat's saying it one more time, but I'm not sure if I completely agree. And yep, that's gonna be Wanted getting the win right there.
Commiserations to Chili and congratulations to Wanted. Pylon in the familiar S13, sort of mint green with the cherry blossom paint job. Chili in the usual suspects. Blue and black paint, the rose on the side.
Bit of a floral theme to this battle, right here. We got flowers everywhere.
I think we're seeing the same sort of tactic from Chili here, racing alongside the lead car.
Yeah, not really giving him a huge amount of time to initiate, but he's getting on the door as well, not giving him a huge amount of room. And a little bit of contact there coming out on the transition.
Yeah, it's very aggressive, but I do believe the lead car dropped a tyre on the first rumble, past the first rumble, sorry. And
Chili is going to lead and Pylon is going to chase.
I think Pylon really needs the perfect run here. The tyre drops are going against him.
He really does. He's coming into this first corner, trying to make sure that he can get the proximity on Chili.
He's got the proximity, but he hasn't quite matched the angle from the follow run, but much better after the transition into the second turn.
Right there, getting the angle he needs, and then possible contact right there. He's straightened out. Possible contact on the rear for Chili.
Yeah, I don't think Chili gave him any chance of room to initiate into the final turn there, because he chose a different line for the follow run.
And they are off. Pylon. Not quite meeting the outer zone right there, but definitely getting a good amount of angle. Chili hitting the inside rumble strip right there, and then hitting his opponent right off the track.
Well, we've seen the same sort
that
of
happened.
Tactics adopted by Chili, haven't we? You know, let him know he's there in the first turn. But
extremely aggressive driver.
I did see the lead car though in the first turn, even though he wasn't as outside clip. He was actually pulling away in the first turn.
Yeah, he is not giving Pylon an easy time for his first event. Alright, well, let's see the second run from these two.
Pylon definitely doing more than the 50 revolve to play catch up. That's what it's there for. I think Chile with a little bit more angle in the first turn. Pylon sacrificing that angle to just make his presence known. I think Chile's still slight
Good
rumble
amount of
drop on
proximity
that final
coming
turn.
out of that final corner, but I'm torn. But the judges are not, and Pylon is gonna get the win, so he is gonna advance to the grand finals. A rookie. First event. Pylon versus Wanted in the grand final.